What's up everybody, this is Alexander King and this is Discovering Pop. Guys, today we're going to be listening together to the brand new record from Lorde. Full disclaimer, I am a huge fan of her first two records. Pure Heroine and Melodrama are absolutely fantastic. I think it's some of the best pop music that has been released in general in this century. It's fair to say that I don't have as much exposure and experience with pop music in general as a category, let's say overarching genre. But among the things that I've listened to, like the way that she managed to mix like this techno, I almost call it like a minimal techno pop, just because of the way that the songs are produced and written and all the space. If you guys know me, if you've seen videos, other videos like this in the Discovering series or reaction videos, or even if you listen to my own music, you will know that space is very important to me within songs, and I found my heaven, of course, with Lorde and most of her songs from the first two records. The third one, in all fairness, I didn't really mind for it. Like, I've listened to it a few times, Solar Power. I did like at first like the approach with more acoustic instruments, acoustic guitars and everything, but I think that the songwriting was a bit lacking. In all honesty, again, like I didn't give it as many listens maybe as it should have, as I should have done possibly, and maybe as it would deserve. But I've listened to it a few times when it came out. It didn't click with me and I quickly abandoned it. So I've been very excited to see that from what I've heard so far, from the single that I've heard, the two singles, what was that, Man of the Year, she seems to be moving a little bit back towards those influences, like the minimal techno aspect of it, a bit more electronic, which I think really works for her. So yeah guys, without further ado, this is Virgin, the brand new record from Lorde. We start with Hammer. Immediately.
There's a heat in the pavement, my mercury's raising. Don't know if it's love or if it's ovulation. When you're holding a hammer, everything looks like a nail. The mist from the fountain is kissing my neck. The liquid crystal is in my grip.
Love the reverb in her voice.
I'll show them the chambers of my heart. Now I know you don't deal much.
Interesting that they're using like that synth sound as a, almost as a rhythm bass instead of a kick drum, for example.
Some days I'm a woman, some days I'm a man. Oh, I might have been born again. I'm ready to feel like I don't have the answers. There's peace in the madness over our heads. Let it carry me.
She's like the Nine Inch Nails of pop.
Today I go to Canal Street, they're piercing my ears. I'm making a wish when a needle goes in. Take an aura picture, read it and tell
I think that especially for producers, this is so cool to listen to.
Now I know you don't deal much in love and affection, but I really do think you can make an exception. It's a beautiful life, so I played truant. I took tears and they paid me to do it.
Still, they're using like that bending, they're like what.
Ready to feel like I don't have the answers. There's peace in the madness over.
And of course building it up, so now there is also the kick drum. I want to check also who is the producer. Lorde and Jimmy Stack.
Just living in your head, it's a fun time. Been to hell and back, but I've sent you a
The snare comes in.
on the edge.
Crazy that the snare came in like at the very end of the song, like it made it extremely danceable, but just for the very coda, basically, of the song. Very curious choice. But then again, it's what I love about her songs and her production. It's just so weird. What was that?
Place in the city,
Great song, by the way. I
a
really
chair
enjoyed
in
it.
the bed. I cover up all the mirrors. I can't see myself yet. I wear smoke like a wedding veil. Make a meal I won't eat. Step out into the street alone in a seat. It comes over me. Oh, I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing you. And all the things we used to do. MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up. We kissed for hours straight, but baby, what was
They
that?
layered
I remember saying then,
the
this
bass
is
synth and the synth on
of
top
my life. Well, I want you
on two very
just
different
like
frequencies,
that.
but played
Into your
exactly the
head,
same
in a
time.
sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you
And again,
never
it's so
be
minimal, like
enough.
it's so
Oh, since I was
scarce, the
17,
production. You can
I
just
gave you
focus on her
everything
voice
now.
with this
We wake from a dream,
bouncing
oh, baby,
synths
what was
behind it.
that?
Just
What was that? Baby, what was that? Do you know you're still with me? When I'm out with
So
my
good.
friends, I stare at
This
the
is what made me
pain
fall in love with her
faces
music in the first place.
current
Like,
affairs.
these specific production
You had
choices.
to know this was happening.
Ah,
You weren't feeling my heat when in the light down, baby, so bright I face reality.
and then she has also this way of singing. It's like almost a loud whisper.
Whatever has to pass through me, pass through.
Which really works, of course, in this more scarce, because if she was to just scream her lungs out in this section of the song, it would be like extremely overpowering over everything else.
MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up. We kissed for hours straight, well, baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hairs, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17.
Even like the melody synth on top, like on a very high frequencies, da 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 da. It's very low in the mix, and now it comes up because her voice is not in it. But the way the whole song is produced just lets you focus so much on her voice, which of course is fantastic. Octave. So she doubled her vocals on two, like the low octave and the higher octave. Yeah, so good. Honestly, like I would pay to hear a collaboration Lorde and Trent Reznor. Imagine. Shapeshifter.
I know, don't have a sour taste that's in my throat, but the voice in my head says, do you have the stones? When you get close enough, I let down my brakes, and you climb up in my room. We can't do anything you want. Everyone that I've slept with, all the pairs of hands, I'm reckless. If I'm not without it, I gotta stop. Everything I once made.
Those like digital piano chords.
I don't sleep, don't dream at all. Giving nothing personal, so I'm not affected. I've been the eyes a bit.
bass, drums, and voice. Just that. How good is it? Not to say that it's not heavily produced, but we live in a time where music is so overproduced, like every single frequency in the mix is filled with things. It's so fresh. Strings, digital strings, I assume.
On a shirt, I see a hot mess in an antique skirt, but the voice in my head says, don't let him leave alone. I become her again, visions of a teenage innocence. How'd I shift shape like that? Everyone that I've slept with, all the metal that I've messaged, if I found without it, why gotta stop? Everything I want speeding up my pulse. I don't sleep, don't dream at all, giving nothing personal, so I'm not affected. I've been the ice, I've been the flame, I've been the prize that bore the chain, I've been the dice, the magic game, so I'm not affected. I've been the siren, I should insane, I've been the fruit that shapes you. I've been up on a pedestal, but tonight I just wanna fall. Yeah, tonight I just
Really enjoying the strings element in this one as well.
Yeah, tonight I just wanna fall. I'll kick you out and pull you in. Swear that you were just friends, and when it's all over again, say I'm not affected. I'll kick you out and pull you in. Swear that you
The scene coming up.
were just friends, and when it's all over again, say I'm not affected.
And the drums.
No, I'm not affected.
I think it's my favorite so far.
But tonight I just wanna fall.
Wow, so far this is over delivering on my expectations. It's 3 out of 3 and it's 4 out of 4 because I already know this one. Man of the Year. Fantastic start.
Gliding through on my bike, gliding through like new from my recent ego death. Sirens sing overnight,
Just voice and bass. Who does that?
You met me at a really strange time in my life. Take my knife and I cut the cord. My babe can't believe I've become someone else.
I remember when this one came out, I thought it was very Billie Eilish in a way.
Who's gonna love me like this?
Like I could hear Billie singing this song,
Let it flow down
and that's a compliment.
Love me like this. Now I'm broken up. Now I go about my day, riding it like a wave, playing it anywhere I want. Switch mouthwash, jerk off. Days go by in a haze, stay up and sleep late.
The percussion that almost feels like at a certain point like they're using her voice, like she makes noises and then they program it into a drum machine, basically. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it feels like sometimes.
Let's hear it for the band of the year. Hear it for the band of the year.
The one thing that is surprising me so far, though, it's the not the lack of, but it's how little of a snare they've been using in the record. Of course, as soon as I say it, we go into the section with the giant snare. But overall, like the drums and percussion element are toned down a little bit compared to pure heroin, for example. Odd song structures as well, like beside the odd production. I just love this favorite daughter. Here go the drums. So interesting, some of the samples that they use, like mostly like clips of a conversation. Just as always, like she plays around, and their records play around a lot with voice, like voice beats, and use her voice instead of instruments and stuff like that. Which is something I love because it's also like a bedroom producer type of thing. You get creative when you don't have access to advanced production tools, which of course is not her case, but still you appreciate the creativity behind it. It's like a child screaming or something.
Now that every day the plane takes off and every night
it's so good as well, my god.
Tell myself that soon we'll talk. Then I sing every word just to you. Cause I'm an actress. All of the medals I won for you. Panic attack just to be your favorite daughter. Everywhere I run, I'm always running to you. Breaking my back to carry the weight of your heart. But I keep dancing till I get sick. Why'd you have to dream so big? Why did no one listen when you hit the notes from your heart? Look at the medals I won for you.
Nice.
So you could imagine.
One of the things that are striking me the most is how cohesive this record is sounding so far. Besides the fact that all the songs so far have been very good, but like it's playing into the same mood altogether, which I think really works. It's one of the strengths in their previous records, I think. 5 out of 5. Current affairs. maybe less of a dance vibe compared especially to melodrama.
It was only a field trip till it cooled my blood. That's how it tends to start. You're in the light, then you're in the dark. Then someone throws a flare. You tasted my underwear. I knew we were fucked. My bed is on fire. Mama, I'm so scared. Don't know how to come back. Once I get out on the edge, you spit in my mouth like
All the bass melodies are extremely simple, like the chord progressions, but they're so effective. I think that that's the thing that is keeping all the record together, what I was saying, that it's very cohesive. Because they evoke kind of the same mood constantly, and it's not a negative thing at all.
all alone in my room, watching the tape.
You see, again, like I would have expected normally for her to bring in now like a snare and just
Then the film came
bring the energy up in the song, but she's keeping it more
Hope
low-key.
that we can't ignore voices we hear through the open door. Would you dive to the ocean floor just to take my pearl? Cause my bed is on fire. My bed is on fire. Mama, I'm so scared.
Again,
I'm so scared. Will you ever like this?
really defying my expectations as a producer going into a pop record. And I'm not complaining about that, definitely.
But now I'm high enough to know. Yeah, I think he's gonna blame it on current affairs.
Even this, like, the chord is without the that you would normally expect.
Current affairs.
I'm loving these guys. Like, honestly. Besides, like, my more analytical ear that it's trying to pick up things as a producer, but I'm really enjoying this. Like, wow. Clear blue.
After the ecstasy, testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3. I'm scared to let you see into the whole machine, leave it all on the field. Your metal detector hits my precious treasure. I'm nobody's daughter yet, baby, I'm free, I'm free. Free, I'm free. But deep in my matter, you're changing my patterns. Your helix is right through me. Bars on my windows, you busting wide open till clearness is all I see. I try letting the answer be part of the dances. I trip and I stumble, yeah, baby, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free. Lips round your halo, you asked where I came from, I lied and
Just
then
voices.
I clean.
Ah, it's so good.
There's broken blood in me, it passed through my mother, from her mother down to me. I feel you answer my hips moving faster. I rode you till I cried. How's it feel being this alive?
There isn't that much that I can add from a production standpoint, which also kind of makes me think that I'm getting half the picture, because I, as you know, guys, I don't focus on the lyrics on the first listen. But especially on a record that is so sparse, like production-wise, I feel like the intent is really to focus on the voice and what is being said. So I'm sure that on further listens it will even expand my enjoyment of the record. GRWM.
Keeping it light, not on, thinking it. Jumping from stone to stone in the riverbed, I guess. Maybe I finally know who you wanna be. A grown woman in a baby tea. A grown woman. Girl's a grown woman. Wide hips, tooth chip, 96, skin scar, looking forward.
Nice. Industrial sound.
Flips, my mama's trauma. Since
Drunk it.
96, been looking for a grown woman.
Which is contrasting with the very dreamy atmosphere of the voice and the rest of the instrumentation.
Pink galaxy left undressed. 2009, need to be so impressed. So impressed. Back when the stolen spirits went straight to the head. Maybe I finally know.
It's like just like with melodrama,
A grown woman in a baby tea.
the really strong elements of art is that it's a record. So it's all like, it really feels all put together, like it needs to be listened through.
Wide hips, tooth chip, 96, skin
And I'm sure
scar,
that the lyrics
looking
will
forward.
play into that as well.
Wide hips, soft lips, my mama's trauma. Since 96, been looking for a grown woman. A grown woman. A grown woman. Been looking for been looking for a grown woman. I've been looking for a grown woman.
So good. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's like all the songs so far. Wow, Broken Glass.
Mystique is dead. Last year was bad. I
Maybe this is the
let myself get
full-on dance
sucked in by
one. Let's see.
arithmetic. Felt great to strip new waist.
It has a snare from the get-go, which we haven't heard a lot in the record.
Just how much I paid for it. Did I cry myself to sleep about that? Cheat about that? Rot teeth about that? Did I sweat hours a week about that? Compete about that? Lose my freak about that? All of the above. I wanna punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck, but what if it's just broken glass? Spent my summer getting
Nice the way that it opened up.
making way took all I had. Won't outrun it if you don't hit back. It's just broken glass. I'm scared to quit. Loosen my grip. It's tough to admit.
Again, just like
just how
its
much
voice,
I get
a snare and a kick.
when I cry myself
And
to
the scene.
sleep about that, cheat about that, getting too deep about that. When I sweat hours a week about that, compete about that, letting her treat me like that. I think that it's love. I wanna punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck, but what if it's just broken glass? Spent my summer getting lost in math, making way took all I had. Won't outrun
sides, drowned out in reverb. They just build up the atmosphere so well. I'm geeking out in production here, guys. Jesus Christ, it's so good.
Another great song, like If She Could See Me Now. They're calling for us. Hear their horses running up Prince Street.
This feels right away with a bit more energy, like a different type of energy, let's see.
I swim in waters that would drown so many other bitches. Got me lifted, feeling so good.
More aggressive sound synths.
In the gym, I'm exercising all my demons, make them keep riding. Yesterday, I lifted your body weight.
Again, those drums sound so industrial, like literally could be used by Nine Inch Nails.
Listen to it till it's just a piece of music, and everything else falls away. Ha ha ha, baby. Whenever you break me, I'd watch it happen like an angel looking down.
Nice.
Oh God, if she could see me now.
This is great. I would have expected this to be one of the singles, to be honest, just based on the chorus.
As for me, I'm going back to the clay. You can tell them I went crazy.
This is among my favorites already, guys, in the record.
Guess I'll take it. Up in the pain, not the synthesizer. The bodies move like the spirits inside. Baby, whenever you break me, I'd watch it happen like an angel looking down.
This chord is making it. It's amazing. I know that it's nothing like crazy original or anything, but within the record it just feels like this major opening. And again, it hits so much harder because of the whole context of the record, like it works as a solid unit. If you just take this apart, maybe it's just like a normal song. Already the final one, sadly. David or David, depending where you are in the world.
Oh, dark day, was I just someone to dominate? Were the opponents flint to my blade? Now we're playing with shadows. At the sunset tower, you said open your mouth. I did. And what came spilling out that day was the truth. If I'd had virginity, I would have given that too. Why do we run?
The giant layers of vocals.
Once we do, I don't belong to anyone. Oh, dark day, was I just young blood to get on tape? Cause you dialed me out when it got hard. Uppercut to the throat, I was off guard. Pure heroin mistaken for other way. But what came spilling out that day was the truth. And once I could sing again, I swore I'd never let myself sing again for you.
Those like the triplets playing on top of the synth, building it up. Again, like here I would have expected some sort of a explosion after the build-up, but it keeps on building in this more minimal, low-key vibe.
I made you God 'cause it was all that I knew how to do. But I don't belong to anyone.
Oh, that's so good.
Am I ever gonna love again? 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 Do you ever feel like a friend? Am I ever gonna love again? Till you understand. Tell it to him.
Wow. This is amazing, guys. This is honestly way beyond my expectations going into this record. Mostly for two reasons. One, of course, like as I said, from the singles, I had the feeling that she was, of course, going back towards that direction. But the cohesiveness of the listening experience really drove me back to like the melodrama listening experience, which it's the strongest asset of that record. It's like, if you take the songs, of course there are great songs, there are the singles and everything like that, but for example on Pure Heroin I think that there are many more standout songs by themselves, but as a record Melodrama is better in my opinion, just because of the way that it works. This one is much more in that direction from a first listen at least. Like, of course, again, like there are those songs that are like the singles and the songs that maybe stand out a little bit more, but they're not like crazy like Royals type song, you know what I mean? Like it's not this huge pop hit that is gonna take over the charts. It's almost all very minimal, a lot about the narration and the voice, which is, as I said, it's why I think that I missed out a lot by not basically focusing on the lyrics at all. But that's just the way that it is for me as a music fan. Like I focus more on the music for at first listen to just take it in. But I'm sure that it will benefit a lot in the following listening experiences to also see what she's saying, because it also feels like when a record is this cohesive, and as I said, it's so minimal in production, usually it's meant to draw the attention towards the lyrics and towards the singer is saying, or like to fantastic, crazy vocal talent. It's like the main reason that really draws me in, besides that of being extremely cohesive, it's that very Lorde sound, like those production choices, the minimal aspect. It's original. Like I went against my expectations so many times in this record, as I said during the reaction. It's like it's something that doesn't happen to me a lot at all, actually. Like it's so rare in today's day and age, in the landscape of especially pop and commercial music, to hear something that really keeps you guessing, especially when you do this also for a job. It's like you get used to the way that things are produced by now. But I think that it's something that I said when we were talking about the Eurovision, and I saw a lot more like original entries this year. And it's something I'm very passionate about, because when you do just extremely generic music, things are going to be, I'm sad to say, but will be replaced by AI. Like if you do always the same things, they all sound the same. You just need a pretty face to put on top of an AI generated song, because it doesn't take that much effort to be creative. You're literally following a formula that you can apply over and over again, and that's what a computer can do extremely well, of course, as we know. Whereas something like this, it's tapping into the creativity side of music, which is the part that cannot be replaced, which is the thing that, of course, we need more of. And that's my hope. It's like with the coming of like the AI era, also in music and everywhere, of course, marketing or whatever it is, but it can have a very positive impact, which is to push artists to be more creative, to differentiate themselves more. Of course, Lorde has been doing this for a long time, so it's not related to that specifically, but that's why it's a cause that's really close to me, because I think that this is the way forward, and this is a perfect example of how you can do something extremely creative while still sounding fairly like pop or commercial. The vibe, it's extremely moody and it just draws you in, and it's very easy to listen to. But it defeats the expectations of what a standard pop record should sound like. And I'm all for that, honestly. I honestly can't wait to already go back and listen to it and look at the lyrics and all of that. I'm very curious to know what you guys think of it. Also, when it comes, for example, to Solar Power, like if it's a record that maybe got better with multiple listens for you, or maybe you were straight away a fan if you're a Lorde fan. Again, it never took me, so I never really gave it the time, as I said at the beginning. And like it's night and day, the first listening experience that I had with that and with this one, or with Melodrama, or with Pure Heroine. This one I really want to go back and listen to it, as I said. So that's as good as a review, I guess, that I can give it for just the first listen. It has potential to be, again, based on just the first listen, among the favorite records of the year so far. Absolutely. You've seen it during the reaction. I've been geeking out on the production aspect, but I've really been enjoying the songwriting as well. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's extremely Lorde, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So yeah, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for your time. Do let me know, please, what you think of the record in the comment section. It's my favorite part of doing these videos, just talking about music with you guys in the comment section. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at the next one. Thanks again for watching. Ciao.